one night, and I saw this thing flying through the sky. I didn't know what it was. And then all of a sudden there was a rocket that came up from up over the hill, and it hit it, and it went down, and it landed into the valley. And so I called it in, and I was like, hey, Diamondback Talk, this is Punisher Base. We have an unidentified object that crashed in the valley. And they were like, well, go check it out. So I called the Quick Reaction Force, and they asked me to go with them. We went out there, and we started seeing bits and pieces of like red stuff just broken all over the valley, and bells were like jingling and stuff too. And we realized, whoa, this is Santa's sleigh. His sleigh was completely destroyed. And we were like, Santa, like, where are you, Santa? And he came out, he was hiding. We were like, what are you doing out here? And he was like, I was flying in the sky, and the Taliban shot a rocket at me and took down my sleigh.
Who?
The Taliban.
The terrorists. The terrorists. Like Osama bin Laden.
They shot a missile at
They shot a rocket at his
Santa
sleigh.
Claus.
Took it straight down. Straight down. Luckily, all of the reindeer were okay. So we got Santa, we gathered up all the reindeer, and we took him back to the outpost. We grabbed parts of his sleigh that he said that he needed, but it was really badly broken. And we went to the army mechanics that were on the outpost at the time. We were like, hey, look, Santa's sleigh's broken. We got to come up with something here. The guy's he's got to deliver toys to everybody still. It's the middle of the night. And they're like, well, let's see what we can do. And basically what they did was they took an old Hummer and they just attached parts of Santa's sleigh, like Santa's engine in his sleigh that helped it fly, and the back part with all the presents. We attached it onto a Hummer.
A Jeep?
Yeah, like a Jeep, but you know the bigger ones that are really cool looking?
Yeah.
Yeah, like those. And then we just got some rope together and we hooked the reindeer up to it. And we're like, all right, Santa, you're good to go. This Hummer with your sleigh parts, that should get you in the air. And he was like, well, I'm afraid to go out there. I'm afraid they're going to shoot me down again. And so I volunteered to be the gunner on that sleigh. That sleigh Hummer. And I just was gunning away at the Taliban while we made it out of Afghanistan. Visited all the children of the world. Gave them all their presents. And I just hung out with him, and I was behind the gun, 50 cal, M2.
Heather actually probably knows what you're talking about when you say that.
It's just a big machine gun, so I was just shooting at the Taliban while they were trying to attack him. We were getting out of Afghanistan. Crazy.
That was a great sound effects,
Anyway, so when you see him next year, tell him I said hey. He'll know what it means.
Okay, I know what it means.
And
Jake,
I am so impressed that I know the
Smith
man
says
and hope they have the same Christmas.
And you know, I have
That's
a
awesome,
I have a
Jake.
Santa story as well. When Eric was in Argentina and Jake was 5, Santa came over to our house to visit us, and Jake knew that Santa went everywhere around the world. You know, that he was going to be in every country, in every city. And so when it was his turn to sit on Santa's lap that night, the only thing he asked Santa, he said, when you see my big brother Eric, will you tell him that Jake loves him?
Oh.
That's twice I met Santa.
That's pretty cool. See?
And that's a true story.
So it's mine.
You're not even good at toys, dear.
Yeah, that's awesome, Jake. Nuts. Kids all over the world with
I thought you said nuts.
Think
I
it's
had
all
a
right.
whole new level.
Yeah, but it got past you, didn't it?
Oh, there we go. Good
There
on
it is.
some trial.
Not awesome. Uncle Jake's a hero.
Uncle Joe.
Not so much because he fought for our country.
He tries like it.
Got him out of that place.
Sure.
Uncle Daryl's a little
Abby
fast.
You didn't tell me that story actually.
I did it?
No, he
Uncle
cheated.
Daryl's
Daryl's a little slow.
What'd you get from your
Just like
Santa?
how he drives.
So, Uncle Jake.
A casserole dish.
Uncle Jake.
I thought you were going
Uncle
to say
Jake.
casserole.
Is his sleigh part still attached to a Hummer?
I think that when he went back, they made him a new sleigh. Or he had an extra one or something like that. I don't think he uses the sleigh Hummer anymore. I don't think he was just taking a shortcut over Afghanistan because they don't
Oh, yeah,
celebrate
push it, dear.
Christmas.
Yeah.
That's what he
How
was
can he
working
make the
for.
choice?
Giving
His
to
choice.
But he
her.
doesn't take that shortcut
Oh,
And
he
he
anymore.
celebrates
did.
blowing things
I
up.
can see why
You
not.
just don't know how.
Blowing things get blown up.
Mine didn't go that far.
So,
Well, his didn't.
moral of